can. The heart of Coalville, the beat heart of Coalville for youth and community work. And we are here at Chatting the Ville.
Chatting the Ville.
Right, so I'm Aaron and I'm going to be your host, and we're going to be talking about antisocial behaviour and youth issues within the area and what's good, what's not, and what's going on and what ain't, and how we can help. And to my left I've got
Little Large.
Right, and to my right,
Big KG.
Alright, so first and foremost, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and tell the people a little bit about yourself and what they're doing down there?
Name's Kalen. Lived in Coalville all my life. Same old, same old. Just get out there, enjoying life, doing a bit of fun, all that.
Yeah. And yourself, Raj?
My name's Elijah. I'm from Leicester, grew up in Leicester, living in Coalville, doing music, going to college, trying to do big things.
Yeah. Okay. Alright then. So that's who you guys are. So like, basically we've got a few little questions, but it's more about conversation topics, right? So you've lived in Coalville your whole life. You lived here the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You know, and from my understanding of the area and my little dealings with the area and, you know, little ventures I've been out in the area, there's not a lot for young people to do.
Yeah, no.
There's not many youth clubs around.
No.
There's not many, you know, provisions for young people. But there's a lot of complaints about, you know, antisocial behaviour about young people, especially over the precinct.
Yeah.
Do you call it the precinct?
Yeah.
Near the gym and stuff. And there's lots of problems there, and then round the back.
Yeah.
They're just young people being young people, but obviously because they're bored, they start getting into trouble and that, right? So we want to talk about that. So you're like, what do you think are the biggest reasons young people in Coalville, you know, turn to antisocial behaviour and start being a bit antisocial and causing trouble? You know,
There's just nothing here.
you know, like what would you want to be here? Like?
I don't know, the thing is, I just think there's not that much things for like other people to like. We could go out more with like other groups and all that kind of stuff, like have like conkers and everything.
Conkers?
Yeah.
What? We're done with the street?
No, like we'll go to like the woods and all that, go all out and just have a good day out with everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing like that around here.
Oh, you mean like a venture thing?
Yeah.
Where you go, yeah, because there is that new forest somewhere, right? There's a new forest at the forest place.
Forest schools.
No, it's actually I've been there with my work, and it's like it's not far from here. It's like it's in the new forest. Do you know that area where the woods is? There's like loads of woods around here.
No, I don't know.
It's not far from here at all. It's not far. Mark Fields, yeah, not far. But they do like they look after the forest, but they do like they make charcoal, they cut down trees.
Yeah.
They got the quads, and they do all sorts of activities there. So like, you know, I'm surprised that no one's really got in touch with them and have to like, link up with them, especially you guys, man.
To be fair, I ain't seen nothing about it. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't seen nothing to do with it. I don't see often anything to do with Coalville, like with
Things
like,
going on.
Yeah, things going on for the youth and just people in general.
So what you're saying is basically then the young people of the area, the reason why they're messing around, the reason why they're causing trouble, because there's nothing to do.
Yeah, nothing to do.
Nothing, they're bored.
Yeah, there's not much shots.
Which leads me to the next thing then. So it's like you said they're bored, right? So it says, you know, how much of a role does boredom and lack of things to do play in pushing certain people towards this behaviour? So, you know, what do you think? You know?
I just think because obviously all around here there's loads of crime, like with other stuff. So they will just look at that, like robbing, like motorbikes, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So they will just see all that kind of stuff around them and they think, well, there's nothing else to do. So
there ain't got nothing to look forward to or look up to, or like, let's say you don't have a parent there, or you don't have a dad there or a mum there. They ain't really got no one to idolise.
Positive role models.
Yeah,
and like that.
and then they're hearing all this rapping and that, and they're seeing all these people, and they're like, I ain't got no one to idolise, so I idolise you. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean.
Okay, elaborate on that. Elaborate on that little bit. So you mean like, okay, lack of positive role models. And then we've got all this gangster drill rappers around now.
Easy influence to like the younger people and it's seeing too much at a young age.
Yeah. Okay. But is that in their personal life or is that from the music? They seeing too much in the music or they seem to it in their personal life?
I'd say from both sides because obviously everyone has an option on what to put out better than some people don't always have a choice on what they see online, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, so, okay. So you're saying boredom, right? So has any of you guys been involved or, up to no good in the past, causing antisocial behaviour?
Yeah.
Around it,
Yeah,
what kind of things, let's be honest, I mean, like, it's happened, has gone,
Yeah.
You ain't got to name anything, but like, what sort of things would you have done in antisocial behaviour, like causing things?
Going out and fun, like going out in cars.
Yes.
Okay.
Just speeding, all that kind of stuff.
Smoking.
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 It's mostly smoking now though.
Yeah.
People just smoke, they'll get bored, so they'll smoke. And
They're hanging around.
Chill,
So they're buying their weed and they're hanging around the streets to smoke it together.
And then when they finish smoking, they're bored.
Then they're bored,
And then that's when they start doing stupid things.
Lead to other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say, like to combat that, then you just need things to do.
Yeah, just things to
That's the
do.
main thing, really.
Things to focus on.
So what about like, do you think local spaces like parks, youth centres, town areas impact on how people young people choose to spend their time? Like, so if there was more of these things around.
Yeah, like with where we're from, the park, it was alright when we was kids.
Yeah.
But then they changed it and then it got boring. Like there was only a small part there.
So it made it like more PC.
Yeah,
more safety and
so
stuff.
people just used to just do for other stuff.
Yeah.
And then other stuff leads to obviously messing about.
So let's say for instance then, right, let's say, okay, we had a youth club here, every day it was open. I'm not saying there was going to be, but if there was, so there's a youth club open for young people to come and do things like this podcast, music and stuff like that. Is that something you think other young people? Because I know you're into music, you see, so I know you'll be here.
I reckon it'll help a lot of people.
Yeah?
Open the doors,
Open the minds, everything.
Yeah, when you've not got the option, it's hard to like see what you want to do. But when you've got the options there, you can like sit and think like, if I want to do this, I can go and do this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or whether it's even just like chilling at a community centre, or you know what I mean, just chilling.
Yeah,
Just somewhere to be.
Inside,
Home might not be the best place for everyone.
I like that.
I mean?
Because that's the truth. That's the truth. And me growing up, I completely relate to that.
Yeah, 100%.
Home wasn't the great place for me. So, but luckily when we was younger, even though I did get caught up in certain things, there was lots of youth clubs in every area had a youth club pretty much, and it was like, so you could go on a Monday to that youth club, Tuesday that one, depending if you had issues with the people, but mostly the options were there. Whereas, even in Leicester City, those options are very little at the moment. Like, so for somewhere like Coalville, I assume it's even less. So, but we want to highlight that, and we want to be able to ask people to, get involved and help create them provisions for young people. So you think that there would be a great option if there was about
100%.
Okay. So like so I have to ask you a few questions because you're doing music at the moment, right?
Yeah.
And so how's it going?
It's going good. So I'm starting on my first EP.
Okay.
And I'm just working on my music, to be fair. It's the first time doing it. Just trying something new. Got a tune with K-Coke. Just trying to do my thing. Just working towards what's best.
K-Coke.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know K-Coke is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good. That's your first song.
Yeah,
first song will feature K-Coke.
Featuring K-Coke.
That's huge, brother. That's a huge leap into the music business.
Yeah. Good way to enter.
So what do you get out of music? That's okay. You got music, right? What are you're making a song with K-Coke.
Yeah.
You can put it out wherever you want, and you're gonna get all the accolades from it. But that's the surface stuff. What is you? What's Elijah getting from creating music? What do you? How is it benefiting you in your life and whatever, man?
It's benefiting me because I find it hard to vent or talk about how I feel, or you know what I mean, like to someone. So when I'm feeling away, I just slap on the beat and I just think of what, however I'm feeling is what I write about, whatever I think about is what I write about, because I don't really know how to talk about it.
Okay, so it's how you articulate yourself.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. It's amazing. And you, man, so you don't do music,
No.
But you do PRL sometimes with it.
Yeah.
You have fun with it.
Yeah.
So not everyone has to take it serious. So there can be times you probably could just be sitting, chilling, for a couple of hours, just peeing around, chilling, writing bars, spitting bars, whatever.
Yeah, that's literally.
And that's keeping you out of trouble, right? Because of that you go work stuff, right?
Yeah, I've just started a new job.
Okay.
Yeah, just want to get my head on, go down the right path.
Yeah.
And then start everything.
Have you had any much run-ins with the law in the past? Few?
Yeah, few.
Yeah. So, but you that I do believe you know, young men that do actually want to change, and obviously the music's helping you change.
Yeah.
And obviously the job's helping you change.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think the future is going to look like for you? Like, what are you aiming for in the future? You know?
Be rich and happy.
Okay, happiness is better than being rich, by the way. But you know, what do you class as riches?
Just living free.
That's better, I like that.
Yeah.
Living free. Not having to look over
See what I was going to do, I was trying to trap you then. I was trying to trap you to that, so I could say actually what freedom and riches is. You know, I hear people chasing the bag.
Yeah.
Gotta get the bag, chasing the bag, need the bag. But the bag is not the money that's in the bag.
Yeah.
The bag is love, people you love around you, friends, you know, that's the bag.
Yeah.
Having that, you know, all money is just a way of surviving and living. That's what it is.
It's printed every day.
Exactly. You know, it comes, it goes. You know, it's nothing. The bag is a roof over your head and people you love and care about, friends. And once you got that, you're rich.
Yeah.
I'm a billionaire. Like, literally, I'm a billionaire. You know, because I've surrounded myself with billions of love and good people. So that means I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, working with young people, it made me a trillionaire. You know, because I'm able to now give back
to the community,
to the people. Like, you know, I did touch on a little bit about my past and the years wasted, you know, to you guys personally.
Yeah.
And it's nice to give back. It's like you're paying your debt, but you're also paying it forward because you're the young men like I once was.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older now, you know. If you can guess my age.
39.
40.
Yeah, I'll take both of them. Not but good, yeah. I'll take both of them, that's alright. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm more the other side, but yeah. Yeah, the other side. But anyway, but to give back to young people and give young people opportunities, or even just to talk to them and say, look man, that ain't the way forward. You know, because I like to think like I've lived and done pretty much everything, so I can pretty much come and say that ain't the way you're gonna progress in life, man.
Yeah.
I know, you know, there's better things in life, and the years that I wasted, I'm never gonna get back, and there's only regret from that. You know, like I was a young man having children, and I never got to see grow up properly until they were already grown up. You know, and that hurts to this day. But we live and we move on. It is what it is. But I like to try and help young people not be me. You know, be better. You know, and that's billions. That's worth billions and billions and billions. You couldn't give me enough money. You know, to see you make your music. And even if it's not successful, just to put that time and effort into that music is beautiful, and it's amazing to see. I would trade every penny I've earned the last 10 years to see you succeed, because that means more to me personally to see young people succeed, right? So yeah, let's move on. We're a bit too soppy. Yeah, right. So how does like peer pressure influence young people's decisions and get involved in, you know, on social media, like, you know, so your mates and, you know, come, let's go nick this car, let's go climb this roof, let's go buy some weed, let's go do this, let's smash that window, whatever it is that's happening. You know, how much does peer pressure affect us in the world?
I say peer pressure is a big thing.
Yeah,
because like with the youngers, they will look up to the elders.
Yeah.
And if the elders saying, oh yeah, do this, they will think, oh, okay, well if he's telling me to do this and I could do it, and he says, well, I've got your back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you will feel safe because you've got the elders, you've got the people around you you've seen doing all this stuff.
So what do they class you guys now then? Are you youngers or you elders now?
Well, still youngers.
You're still younger, so there's...
Well, yeah. Compared to the elders there, he's 18, so he's...
So he's your elder?
Yeah, he's an elder, yeah.
To you, but you're only 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 years as an elder.
I'd say so.
So okay. So, okay, what do you think about the peer pressure stuff?
I think peer pressure is a big thing because again, if you have nobody like a family, like a parent or someone to idolise, then you maybe look up to the wrong people.
Yeah.
You might see flashy cars, you might see all this money, and that might be what attracts you. You know what I mean? But it's always a bit more than that.
And it's all fake.
Yeah.
And it can all go just like that.
Literally.
Doesn't matter how big your car is, how much cash in your pocket.
Because you ain't got that.
It takes one knock at the door.
Trust.
And it's all gone.
Yeah.
And ain't no one care about you no more.
Yeah.
And they will see you in 5-10 years time and it's like, oh. And then you're still...
Everyone's been forgot.
And everyone's forgot about you and you're back in the same place.
Yeah.
You know, and then people have moved on, so yeah. Okay. Do young people feel like there are enough opportunities in Coalville?
Man,
No.
even personally as well. There's not enough opportunities in Coalville. I don't see much job offers. I don't see much anything really. Again, no community centres. There's not much parks with actual things to do.
Okay. What about like, because is there colleges in Coalville?
Yeah,
there's
Stevenson's College.
Yeah.
That's it really.
Is that it?
That is it.
Yeah. What about, kind of, you come all the way to Leicester, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you decide Leicester,
Yeah.
how to do it.
Yeah, I'm from Leicester, so I could
Yes.
go there, innit?
Yeah, no, but you live here, don't you?
Yeah.
So you have to travel from there all the way to there. The travel's pretty poor, isn't it, as well? From Leicester to Coalville to Leicester.
Yeah, if you want to do something that's not in Coalville, then it's travel. Like it's a bit of a travel to get anywhere from Coalville, to be fair.
Yeah, well, we struggled getting here today because
Yeah.
they locked off a road and it was like one road locked off and just killed everything.
Yeah.
You know, what about job opportunities?
Again, it's like there's nothing. There's
Zero.
Like, there's like fair enough. Yeah.
Well, you've got a job, so you
Yeah, that's what I mean,
you
like-
found a job.
I mean, for me, it was hard because obviously I went on like Indeed, I went on all the other stuff, and I just went for every single job, applied for every single one.
job
You know what I mean? Like if you're just looking for one job, what you actually want, it is hard to look for because there's not that
You've got
much.
to take
around.
whatever's available.
Yeah, you got to take it all
Okay.
and just take what it gives.
Okay. You don't work it, do you?
Nah, I don't work. I've done.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I want to work. I want to work and do music.
Yeah, okay.
I'm into the trade. I'm doing multi-trades at college. So
Yeah, you are, you are, yeah.
whatever
yeah.
trade, I don't care what trade.
But that's a good place, man. That is a good
Yeah.
place. They was it Instruct?
Instruct, yeah.
They teach everything, don't they do woodwork, building.
Yeah, plumbing, construction,
Great place.
carpentry, everything.
Papering, a lot.
Yeah,
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 they
too.
do
Yeah.
painting
Yeah,
and
that you go through there as well. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because obviously I got kicked out of school,
yeah.
and then I went there and got a distinction on them all.
Yeah,
It
which
was
is
the best
that's-
thing because they just make you feel.
You
like
need a
actual
rather
money.
poor stuff, mate. That's you need flowers for that because it's hard. You know, I mean, I remember when I was a young man, and you know, I got kicked out of school. They kicked me out of school when I was 13. Then I was out of school for a year, no education at all, and then they put me in a place called Dartmouth at the time. Then a place called what's the other place? The Grange. We had to stay there, live there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was
Like a boarding school.
Yeah, it was a naughty boy school. So they had fences around it, basically a secure school setting.
Yeah.
We had to stay there Monday to Friday, and then went home weekends. Had some great times in there. But yeah, it was different, man, different. Yeah, but there wasn't places like that around where we could learn to just the same on curriculum things.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I was a bad kid at school. I just struggled learning that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I could learn like all this stuff that you see we do, music, the podcast, and all these things here, cameras, videos. I learned myself my way.
Yeah.
So I had a different way of learning it, self-taught. They just didn't understand that at the time. So yeah, so I didn't really come up with no qualifications. I learned nothing from school. You know, I learned how to be a tearaway basically, and ended up down the wrong path. So it's good that these places like instructors, and it's very good that you go in there and you're getting extensions, man. You need to, you know, don't undersell that, man. That's a big achievement. It really is, you know, and you need to stick at it and get it.
I've already got my distinction.
All right, then.
Bricklaying. I'm on my
Right.
carpentry now.
All right then. Cool. You know, all right, let's move on now. So families, all right? What part do family circumstances or home life play in a playing with young people and social behaviour? You know, what do you like in family life like? You know, if you say, because you know, you see lots of people that have antisocial behaviour, but there are also good kids that get bad stuff. So good homes. So you know, where people have got strained home life, lots of different things.
Yeah.
So how do you guys think? Home life.
Home life, I think it is a big thing as well. Because if you're coming out to get away from it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, then you're all in it as well. And then you come back and it's still there.
Yeah.
So if you've got a good home life, I mean, yeah, it could be, you mostly will be good, but as well, there's a side as well that it could be.
It sets up stability, like having a secure home base and family in that.
Yeah. It helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
But you see, but then you do get young people that come from that's still out there doing the same things.
Yeah, and then that could just be misguidance and misleading from parents, or you know what I mean. There's a lot of things.
Pressure. So going back to the peer pressure thing, isn't it? So even the good kid can do bad stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. What else then? Social media.
Social media plays a big thing in
social
a lot of people's lives.
Yes. So how does social media influence you then?
Well, it influences me a lot with music.
Yeah.
And obviously you see a lot of bad things on there, see a lot of good things on there. But to younger people, it's just not the right thing to see in it, because again, you grow up too young seeing.
Everyone's got it. I came home in 2008.
Yeah.
And I think that was the birth of Facebook.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was young kids, 8-year-olds, 6-year-olds on Facebook dead.
Yeah, to parents.
There was an age limit of 14.
Yeah.
But no one ever really checked for that, you know, and the content I was on them things was horrendous.
Yeah, it's not
still
really
is,
secure to keep safe as well.
Yeah.
You can easily get onto a website and type in whatever.
So can you any of you guys tell me a time when social media, right, a post, video, whatever, has influenced you that you can think of?
Yeah, you know what?
Loads on Instagram.
Go on and give me some
Instagram is the highest for all that kind of stuff, because they can post anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
So like I was scrolling through Instagram Reels a couple of weeks ago, and they're showing you how to And I'm thinking people could see this, anyone, any ages, anything.
And
You see all types of stuff, man, on the internet. Even like influencing me, I've seen like a music artist doing their thing, like music video ideas. You know what I mean? A lot of things influencing.
Okay.
Even people doing rap from jail, I think that's good as well. It's a good way to show people that.
Do you think?
No matter how restrained you are in life, like no matter whether you're in jail or you're out of jail, music can still help people.
Of course.
It can still be there.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I was in Loud
It's a
Radio
support system.
and I created a studio in there. That's probably still going to this day.
Yeah.
And that was years ago. But like, I do see a lot of aspiring artists that are in prison.
Yeah.
Making videos from prison.
Yeah.
And then publishing them on Instagram or whatever. And I just think it's stupid. Because they're trying to get out.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys, they got IPP or they're doing life, and at some point they've got to go for a parole hearing.
Yeah.
And, but their faces on the internet, like the government or no one can see it. And some of them are going viral. And it's like, so everyone's going to see it.
Yeah.
So how's that going to look when you're going for parole or you're trying to come home, and you sit down and say, I've been a good boy, I've done all the courses, I really want to be a productive member of society. And then they go, really? Do you? And they put up a video of you talking about all the knives and the people you've killed and robbed and how bad you are because you're in prison and you're on the landing, you're banging on the landing, but you've got to, but you want to say, but I want to come home because I'm really changed now. Really? And they showed a video of you talking all this gas online, and they say, parole denied, bye. So how, to me, I think it's stupid that they're doing that, because they're putting their face all over the internet with their name. It doesn't make sense. Then it just shows the change is fake.
Yeah.
So when they're coming to get released and they're saying, I'm ready for release, I'm ready back to society. No, you're not, because you're still gangbanging on the phone. But you should be sorting your life out so you can live a better life. And I'm saying that because I've been there, done it. And that's the difference. So I just think it's stupid. I mean, I know lots of guys that are doing it personally. That are doing it. I know people that are, you remember the grime rapper Crazy Titch.
Titch, I know Titch.
Yeah, he was big back in the 90s when it comes to grime. Ended up getting a life sentence.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't him that does it. He's trying to get out, trying to get parole. These things, making albums. He's all over the TikTok. He's all over Instagram. and he wouldn't. Then they cry about why they can't get parole.
Yeah.
It's like you know. Does someone really need to write it down?
Yeah.
Do you need it engraved in your forehead or something? It just seems daft to me.
Yeah.
That's why you're not getting out, because you know that lifestyle led you there, and you're still talking about that lifestyle, and that's what's keeping you there.
Not everyone's doing that though. Some people might be doing it to change.
Well, is that little kid that you like?
Yeah, but
Juggy.
I like Juggy. Yeah, but obviously that's different.
I seen him the other day
I see a couple.
in his cell.
Juggy, that are trying to change their life. You know what I mean? Do music from jail, but for the better.
That's okay, right? But in order for them to film themselves in jail,
yeah, they got to go through complications that ain't exactly legal.
exactly. So
Yeah,
much
I hear
change
it.
there, isn't
I
there?
hear it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you already
yeah.
know. So I mean, so in order to get that phone, that's illegal. You can't have a phone in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're doing things that's going to hinder them getting out by just doing that. I don't understand it, but hey, I don't understand it. You know, but that's somewhere you guys definitely don't want to be.
Yeah, nah, 100%.
Right? You really don't want to be in there.
Yeah,
And you don't. And here's the thing. I always say this. You know, what's the power? The power of manifestation is the greatest thing we have that we don't tap into enough. We have to be careful what we speak,
yeah,
because we manifest what we speak.
words of affirmation.
Right. So I seen you the other day. Talking the little freestyle thing,
Yeah,
and it was and you said in it, I don't want to be in the landings or something like that, right?
yeah.
All right.
So I don't want to be in a landing.
You don't want to be there.
So I don't want to be there.
How do you not be in the landings on the landings?
Making
Obviously, the main one is don't get caught.
Yeah, you make it right.
But don't
choices.
do it. How do you not get caught?
By if you
Don't
can't
do
do
the
the time,
first
don't do
place.
the crime.
So if you don't want to get caught, don't do it, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah, all right. Because if you do it, there's a chance you're going to get caught
yeah.
and then go to prison. So if you go down that road,
It's not worth taking the risk.
it's not worth taking a risk, is it? You know, because you know you can make music from prison, but what's the point?
Yeah.
You know,
If you can make music from prison, you can make it from home.
and
So
make
just
better
choose that
music from home.
Yeah.
And have more freedom to go with it. So yeah, that's not really worth, is it? You know. So like but it all starts with antisocial behaviour.
Yeah.
As a young man,
Yeah.
that's where all things start. You know, I mean, I remember climbing on buildings and stuff when I was like 7 years old, messing around and stuff, and that leads you down the wrong path
Yeah.
over time because I manifested it. You know, so what I'm saying about manifestation is when you write your songs, think about what you're writing and what you're projecting to the world, because it will come back. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be 10 years, 20 years, but it will come back. These are facts. Whatever you put out always comes back to you. Life is a cycle. It will come back to you. So just be careful what you're saying in your songs, what you're projecting to the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Right, I'm not going to tell you how to make your music, it's up to you, it's your life, it's your music. You know, so okay. Do young people feel misunderstood or unheard by the schools,
Yes.
police, the local community? And does that make antisocial behaviour feel like an outlet? So like, you know, police and what are the police like in Coalville?
Harass.
Good, very good at harassing.
Yeah.
They're very good at harassing. Like, in how?
Yeah.
What way?
They
What's
just,
harassing?
They're always
They'll
asking,
even, like,
asking questions.
if you
trying to
don't
get
even
them.
do anything,
Yeah.
you could just be walking down the street. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you might have a hint of loud on you, but then next thing you know, they will just come up
What's
to you.
loud? Excuse me, sir. What is
They'll
for the
come up to you.
public, for the people out there listening, don't understand what loud means.
It's weed.
Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Make it so.
So what's it? So even if like,
Hopefully you don't have that on you.
nah.
You don't indulge in such substances.
But
Oh,
like
good for
even
you.
if that, they'll come up to you and they will like proper go at you.
Yeah.
Like I remember once I was
And
walking
it's not-
through the town, and that's it. 4 of them came out of a charity shop straight in handcuffs. I'm thinking,
You were straight ankles.
yeah, I'm thinking what?
It's not like they're trying to talk to you either. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so their
Like, they'll put you-
approach is different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
their
put you in
approach
handcuffs and then they'll
Then
speak
talk to you. Okay.
I
So
mean,
they're better than
fair
top,
enough,
yeah.
it's police, you know what I mean? That's what they
And
have
they'll
to do.
harass you and they
So-
won't
Well,
tell you
yeah,
what you've done wrong.
That ain't what they have to do. No, that's not true. And, you know, that's not true. So, do you know much about like stop and searches?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know like the legalities behind it, and you know when they stop and search you, what you can do, what you can't do?
Yeah.
I don't know really.
No. Okay. So that might be something we could do here. Then, like some stop and search stuff, because really and truly, the police do not have the right just to stop you and question you and
Yeah.
search you. You do not have the right to do that, right? Because you're a member of the public, they're public servants, first and foremost, and only if a crime has been committed that you actually fit the description for, can they stop and request your details. You do not have to give nobody no details unless they have to prove a lawful reason as to why they're stopping you.
Yeah.
Right? So always, am I being detained?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Or am I free to leave?
If I'm not being detained, am I free to leave? If they say no, am I being detained? No, you're not being detained. Am I free to leave? No, so I'm being detained. What am I being detained for? Right? If they say to you, because you fit the description, because their usual spiel is you fit the description of someone that did A, B and C up the road, and we need to ascertain that you are that person or not. Okay, so my thing that I used to do when I was young, would ask them, okay, I will agree to give you my details and give you my information if you can go on the radio, turn it up so I can hear it, ask the operator to give you a description again, and if it sounds like anything like I am now, then I'm happy to comply.
Yeah.
Because I've not done nothing wrong, so I'm happy to comply. But if they say, he's 7 foot tall, green with wings, it's clearly not me, and I'm off.
Yeah.
Because and also but you got to remember that they are doing a job, and they are here to the community. They are here to do a job. Whether they get overzealous with their actions or not, that's individual actions, not the whole police force. We can't put the whole police force into that, because there are, in any walks of life, there's good and bad in every walks of life. There are people that abuse positions in every walks of life, and these are facts. So we can't, I've got police officers that I know that I'm cool with, and police officers I don't really like, but that's just life. So just remember that they are people as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have a bad day. But know your rights, because they can't just stop you and just pull you over and do what you want. That's not what they're here for. That's them taking their job too far, and not following their own procedures. So maybe we should organise a stop and search kind of workshop here. I know some people have to live with them, so I could do so then, and we'll even invite the police to come in with them, and see if they want to get involved in it. So, because a lot of the time with antisocial behaviour as well, police in these smaller towns, it's just communication.
Yeah.
And if anything, they have the resources too. Like they could fund you guys doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean. Right. All right. Move on. That's a bit of a touchy subject, isn't it? Yeah. What are we saying? What are misconceptions adults have about why young people get involved in antisocial behaviour? I know why, but not everyone does. Some people, just think there's young kids running around tearing the streets because they're tearaways. So, what are like the misconceptions that adults have about it?
I'm not even too sure,
Okay, so let's just say, Doris, who lives down the street, she's lived in Coalville her whole life, she's raised 5 kids, she's got 20 grandkids, and she's old now, and she's set in her ways, and them little buggers, they come round smashing windows, and they're this, they're that. That's my misconception, is you don't really know, so what do you think that's, being boisterous in the streets? She
could think gangs, she could think anything, she could think it was up to no good.
Yeah.
Maybe smoking drugs, dealing drugs, doing anything, just robbing cars, houses, shops.
Is that her fault for thinking like that?
No.
Nah.
Why?
Because obviously if you're rolling around with the wrong people and they all look the wrong people, it is bad
Because your friends are just wearing, fashionable today.
Obviously because of what we've all heard of and what we've all seen on social media again.
Yeah, how it's always to us.
Yeah, it's always the fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's always in the back of my mind thinking, well, it could be that, or they could just be normal people. Yeah. So it's always that fault.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, I did a podcast with a group of young girls a long ago called Under the Bus, because they were like, we always get labelled as being the kids that are doing the badness, and we'll get thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
But we're not. We're just trying to find somewhere to hang out because we're bored.
Yeah.
You know, we're not doing any of these things. You know, but then like, shouldn't we, even young people, consider, you know, when we're out and about and we are messing around and we do see Doris or Doreen. I'm just making up names now, right? But we do see these people, and you know, she's walking down the street.
Yeah.
You know, she looks like she might be a little bit scared of the group that's approaching her or she's approaching. Shouldn't we, or you, like as young people, maybe, I don't know, consider that?
Yeah.
Because she's an old lady. She's a real elder. She's your elder.
Not many people
She's a
care
proper
about
elder. You know? But I'm not saying, but do you not care? Like, would you not care? Like,
Yeah, I always give like a little smile, you know, just a little grin.
Yeah.
Or if I see someone, like, I've done this before, walking down the street, someone's like picking up the red bin, I will help him.
What's a red bin?
Just like plastic.
Like a recycling thing. So
Okay.
like a red box.
Oh, like, we had agree with, okay, I can agree with you. Also, the recycling plastic, you help them. That's nice, but not every young person will do that, you know. Some young people, you know, they've got such a hostility towards the older community because of the stereotypes that have been cast onto them, and you know, the issues and stuff, and you know, so they might be horrible to that old person, or that old person might be horrible to you. Get out there, man! Yeah, come out there, get away there, because they're stuck in their ways. Like, you know, is how can we bridge them gaps? So when when Doris sees us and she's like, oh, they're lovely lads they are. How can we get Doris to say, they're lovely lads, they don't mind them, they've just got nothing to do, they're all right. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, you know what I mean? So we've got to bridge that gap and get that communication, you know what I mean?
Conversation, I'd say. 100%
Doing that, wouldn't it?
conversation.
It'd be nice if Doris was here, wouldn't it? You know, where is Doris and Doreen? Eh? We need to find you. Do you know anyone called Doris and Doreen, young people, Jim? Doris and Doreen. If you do, invite them. That'd be amazing. If you could find a Doris and Doreen, wouldn't it? You know, yeah, but I mean, like, you know, what are you saying? Like half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times you click that?
4.
4 times?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you've done
36.
Wow. Very good. Okay, we'll have to cut that down. Okay, got one more question then, right? Now this is like, what solutions, now I would like you to take this away as well, this question as well, for next time, right? But what solutions do you think would actually work in Coalville to reduce antisocial behaviour and make life better for you guys?
Just more things.
Such as, well, tell me.
Like a community centre, what was
Tell the camera what you want.
community centre, what is actually open, who they will actually bring in anyone. Like, you know what I mean? It's not, oh, well, he looks like this, so we're not going to let him in because obviously of his past, and we know his past. You know what I mean?
It's
So
open access, youth club.
So obviously, because people have done bad stuff in the past.
Yeah, of course,
and all
you have
that,
to grow
but,
in it.
yeah, you have to like, well, that's in the past now.
Yeah.
So we'll let them in, see if they actually want to change. But places around here, like we've got one in Egan, they won't let no one in from around there because they will see that, oh, well, they're all them.
Okay,
We're not going to do that.
And they're supposed to be a youth club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
they
young
only
people.
really do like parties for like 18.
So maybe then, what was it called?
Egan Community Centre.
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked the question. Egan
Community Centre.
Community Centre. We'd like to invite you to come on here and talk about open access youth clubs for young people within the area, because we've had to come from Leicester to do the work you're supposed to do. But anyway, what do you think? You know, what could help? What would you think can help? You know, in the area. What activities, you know, would you like to see around here?
I reckon even something with the police, if the police done an activity with some of the youth, like invited some over, or you know what I mean, to do an activity. Or I like music, so for me it would be like a studio.
It would be great, right?
Or there's a place in Leicester, in New Parks, it's called Cruyff. It's like an Astro, but it's open use for anyone.
Oh, you mean at the back of the youth club?
Yeah.
It's like a little small pitch?
Yeah, the little pitch, the blue and orange one.
Yeah.
Like even stuff like that, because not everyone has access to Astro fields or goals that where, you know what I mean, like just stuff, activities, I'd say.
Okay, so
something to like open, because not many people, like my brother, he doesn't actually know what his hobby is. He doesn't have, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he wants to do.
Hobby. Yeah, you find out youth clubs and you find things
options
like
there.
that.
It's easy to pinpoint because you can see it there for yourself.
Yeah, so like, you know, for young creating, so what we're talking about is creative spaces for young people.
Yeah.
So such as music, podcast, photography, videos, all that stuff there, right?
Everything.
You need something like that.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
100%.
And then just the open access youth club.
Yeah, or anything, open access pitch, open access basketball
man.
court, just more stuff available for the kids. Or even then, just upgrade what we've already got because it's a bag of shit.
Okay. Alright, and on that note, we shall leave it. So that's a bye from me, Leicestershire Care, the Paradigm Project. Big up to Cara for behind the scenes recording, and to you guys for coming through. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
But next week we ain't doing a podcast. We're doing tunes.
Come on.
We're
I
making
ain't making music.
Alright, so respect for coming through.
Respect.
I appreciate you. Peace, blessings and guidance from Harry.